Hello and welcome back. On the last episode, Dragon made a big power move, and yeah, so now it's a team deathmatch. Four teams of three, each set in a turn order. So there are going to be Ox, myself, and Tiger working together versus Bunny, Dragon, and Snake versus Horse, Sheep, and Monkey versus Rooster, Dog, and Pig. We all share a personality, meaning it's Bunny and Dog in this timeline. So it would be Bunny, Dragon, Snake, Rooster, Dog, and Pig all at once. There's with that, there's no real plan yet for our team at least. But yeah, so time to find out what happens. This round was certainly more eventful. It's to be expected. It's a free-for-all at this point. But hey, we're in the lead. Sort of. We're tying with Horse, Sheep, and Monkey. They were able to keep up thanks to Rooster's encouraging crow thing. Why did he boost that group? Couldn't he have used it on one of his partners? The fact that he's forgoed crowing on one of his partners means one thing. That group must have the defeated personality. This theory is especially likely when you consider that Pig didn't use her ability, which would have single-handedly moved her group 9 spaces. Then why didn't Then don't they want to? Don't they want to come first? They want to come. So they don't want to come first. They want to come last. That makes sense. Just then, I saw someone had ended from the back of the cafeteria. They'd actually been in the back of the room for a while. Bunny, what are you doing here? Ken. Well, we know in this timeline that he is bad, so this is not a good sign. Sorry. I don't want to fight. I wanted to check out this how this went. Dragon sent me to scout here. Good thing too. Now I know who my allies are. Allies? Well, it has to be you guys. Why would you say that? Okay, so Dragon, Snake, and I don't have either the defeated or victorious personality. Our first order of business would be to find out which pack also didn't have either personality. Judging by the results, I'd have to say Dog's pack has the defeated personality. And since they decided to boost Sheep's pack, that group probably has the victorious personality type. Hold on, you're making an assumption with your logic there, because obviously, because we know we don't have, we know that we don't have it, and we know that Horse doesn't have it. So, well, yeah, because there's no promise. Just because Sheep's pack was boosted, doesn't mean that they have the victorious personality type. It just means that they can win fastest and possibly lose. Maybe those packs packs made contact and we're working together now. Or maybe Rooster didn't care which other packs wins. That's true, but I also eavesdropped some of your conversation. To me, it didn't sound like you had the victorious personality type. Well, your assessment is right. We're on your side. No, Tiger, we're not on his side. We don't know what his side is. We just know that he's not the defeated personality type. That's all we know. That's great to hear. Is what I wish I could say. Honestly, this is a bit disappointing. Oh, and why is that? Why do you think? I wanted to be in our pack to be allied with the pack that Horse is in. If our win conditions are contrary to ours, that means we'll have to go up against him. Unless, actually, okay, this might work. What might work? Tiger, are you willing to help us fight? Of course. Great. The plan will work better like this. What plan? Yeah, what plan? So currently there's a room on the second floor that Dragon is hiding in. It's likely that once Horse decides to move, he'll likely try and defeat the other packs physically. The idea The idea was that I should scout out this room in results and figure out whether or not horses might be on our side. If she said it'd be obvious who the defeated personality is, from there I'd be able to figure out who had the victorious personality. If it turned out horse was on our side, I'd go and try and recruit him. But if we were against each other, I would was to act as bait and lure him into the room Dragon's in. So, I mean, Bunny and Tiger could not win, so I don't think Bunny and Dragon can win against Horse. Then the two of us will try and ambush him using some makeshift weapons we found. It sounds like a dumb plan. Yeah, there's no honor in a sneak attack. Who cares about honor? That's not what I'm talking about. Even with the elements of surprise and the weapons, I don't know if you two could beat him. I don't know either. But if we have we have to if Horse is against us. However, this will work better if you three help. Okay? Instead of me being bait, you three could be. It even sort of makes sense in a way, right? You could get him to chase you into the room, then Dragon and I could leap out, and the five of us can take him down. Why don't we just try and sneak and kill Monkey and or Sheep if that was the plan? You're focusing too much on Horse's strong points to forget his weak points. Where's Snake in this? Where's Snake in this plan? Because it sounds like just like Dragon's plan, really. And Bunny went along with Dragon for some reason. But yeah, we need Horse. What was Snake's input? Because we know Snake's not dead, otherwise you three would be dead. Well, you two would also be dead. Ox, Mouse, no offense. But I don't know how much you'd help. It's not really offensive, it's a statement. It's a fact. But if Dragon, Tiger and I went up against him, we'd have a real chance. Maybe. Hell yeah, we could. Mouse, Ox, let's do it. Hold on. Why should we work with your group? It seems like a big leap of faith on our pact. On our pack, sorry. After all, Dragon's the one who got us into this mess in the first place. I'm not exactly eager to help at this moment. Okay, Ox, buddy, I totally get you. I hear you. You're not wrong. Dragon made a real mistake. This is why she handled things. And you're not the only one annoyed at her. But have you seen Horse? Speaking of someone with experience with dealing with fighters, Horse isn't someone we should let run amok. If we don't deal with him early as a group, efficiently, he's liable to pick us off one by one until we're all dead. So if you want your pack to live, working with us is really the best option. Ox, I think we should do it. No, Mouse, I don't think we should. We don't know if they're telling the truth or not. I get the feeling Bunny's right. We have to handle Horse. I suppose you are correct. Fine. We do have to handle Horse on the possibility that he's not the traitor, but we can't just assume Bunny's team's innocent. So, show us the ambush room, and like that, Bunny's pact and our pact had reached an uneasy alliance. It was hard to full-on trust anyone under the circumstances, but Horse was a larger problem. We had stopped no matter what. Well, he had to be stopped no matter what, sorry. Bunny showed us to a fairly small room, looking room. Dragon's hiding in there. If Tiger shows up, lead her in there. Should we go and update her on the plan? I'd like to, but Bunny looked nervously at the nearby staircase. It'd really suck if she revealed her hiding spot and Horse walked in on us. Still not informing her could lead to a potentially dangerous situation. Okay, how about this then? Bunny looked around once more, then quickly opened the door. Dragon, Mouse's pack is working with us. Don't kill them, okay? Thanks, bye. And then he slammed the door. Okay, but that should take care of that. Why would it take care of that? Because if anything, we don't know if Dragon's there because she didn't respond. Okay, well I guess so. Then again, I could easily just say, oh no, there's a recording in there. But then we haven't seen the items to redo that. I'll be hiding in a nearby room. Then run in when the assault happens. Why aren't you hiding in the room as well? Don't know if you know this. I don't know how well you can tell by just by looking at the window. The room's pretty small. There aren't two spaces to hide, and if Horse saw me, he'd realize this was an ambush. And you're sure you're not using this as an excuse to run away when the fight is started and leave the hard work to Tiger and Dragon? Well, Dragon and Tiger, but yeah, of course not. If I did that and Horse won, I'd stand no chance on my own. You also would not be alive because if Dragon and Tiger died, all 6 of us would be dead. It's a dumb move no matter how you look at it. Jeez, Ox. Why do you have to be such a buzzkill all the time? Just trust Bunny. He's not the type to pull something shady off. Tiger, I don't... you died early in the prayer round, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Great. I imagine a Horse is going to start looking for others. So just patrol around this area, this floor. You'll run into him soon. I believe in you. With those inspiring words, Bunny hid into the nearby room, leaving us to lure a huge muscular man into an ambush. Not exactly a fun situation, but we didn't have many choices. So, what now? I suspect Bunny's analysis is right. From what I got of Horse's character, it would not be a surprise if he begins proactively looking for an opponent soon. You sure about that? If he was smart, he would have no need to. It's easier to attack than defend, and with Monkey's and Rooster's help, he's in a good position to win the race. But that doesn't seem like Horse's style. I would guess that any minute he'll... Ox? Behind you. Indeed, I did indeed turn around behind me, and I saw a Horse standing there. Except, what's that on his face? A skull mask? Who cares about that? It's time to fight. Hey Horse, get your behind over here and sell this. Instead of answering, Horse began to pick up speed as he approached us. It wasn't long before he was into a sprint. Guys, quickly in here. Ox yanked my arm and brought me into the ambush room. Tiger followed us after us. Entering, I looked for where Dragon would be hiding. I didn't see any hiding spots that jumped out to me. Instead, an eye-catching thing was this stack of rags right in the corner of the entrance. It was a surprisingly high pile, and they were covered in grease, oil. I suddenly got a bad feeling. Ox should, before I can finish my statement, a Horse began barreling in after us. What? What cramped quarters you've chosen for our duel. If this is what you want your coffin to be, have at it. Horse forward at Tiger, who knocked him back. Before that fight could start in earnest, someone opened the door. Dragon? Sorry, but this is how you fight a war. With that, she held out a silver lighter and, with a red dragon emblem. She let the rag and threw it onto the stack nearby, and then slammed the door. And she's going to smoke us all 4 of us out. Dragon, what is she doing? She's using us as sacrifices. We're currently trapped in a burning room. The stack was burning at an incredible rate, already full fire. The room's pretty small, but it's filled with smoke in no time. We'll choke to death. Ha! They think they can close me in. In the back, I saw Bunny and Dragon blocking the door with a trophy case. The two pushing them from side, keeping us in. Take this. Horse slammed the door hard. There was a bit of leeway, but the barrier held surprisingly well. Fine, let's try this. Horse slammed his fist through the glass window of the door. He began to reach out, grasping at the thing outside. But all of a sudden, he let out a sudden cry. He reeling in pain and then fell limply at the ground. What just happened? He's unconscious, maybe dead. What? Why? How should I know? It's not important right now. We gotta try and get out of here. I know that. The question is how. First off, help me get Horse's body out of the way. Ox and I tried to drag the corpse. He's dead already? Okay then. The corpse, but Tiger ended up doing the most of the lifting. path out of the door was now clear. The amount of smoke was reaching the point where I could hard to stay low. Fire almost was also spreading. Tiger tried pushing the door, and for a while it did get pushed slightly open. It was still too soon to push back in place. It was hard to tell, but I guess all members of Dragon's group was also doing the best to shut us in. Dang it! What should I do? It was clearly Tiger was clearly getting frustrated. There was no telling what might happen if we let her do whatever. I needed to help out. Try and grab through them. No, knock the door off the hinges, because then, you know, the trophy cases are at the bottom, so we just step over the trophy case. Clearly. That's clearly... Oh, ignore. Oh, no, save first. There we go. Tiger, try knocking the door off the hinges. How would that clear the path? Just do it. No time to discuss. If we spend more time in here, then there's a serious danger one of us would drop dead. Tiger began kicking on the door near its hinges. A few solid blows and the hinges came off. Now push the top of it. Tiger obliged and pushed the top of the door. It came down to the top of the trophy case, and Dragon's attempts to block the doorway were ineffective. The wide opening, but plenty of smoke. It also gave Tiger an opportunity. She took 2 steps back and rushed forward and leapt through the opening. Desperate to escape the crisis, Ox and I followed suit. And like that, we had a nearby escape. We'd narrowly escaped the burning classroom with our lives. It was frankly a miracle. We were almost killed. Dragon almost killed us. Completely betrayed. The group Dragon, Snake, and Bunny stood before us in the hall. Dragon was holding a loose piping, loose piping she had gotten from who knows where. Bunny had a bat in his hand. Snake, on the other hand, was holding a syringe. Okay. I honestly feared Snake the most. A syringe? He must have found some poison from the chemistry lab. Still, it didn't seem like a practically good fighting weapon. You jerks. What's this about? Simple. We wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's your fault for believing us so easily. Horse's group isn't the one with the victorious personality. Dragon's is. Yep, Dragon did nothing but smirk at this. You think you can kill me off just like that? You're not going to get away with this. I looked nervously at Tiger. It was clear that she had struggled to open the door, and with the smoke had weakened her. Okay. You want to settle this here and now? I'm game. Dragon started approaching her, but Snake called out. Dragon, wait. What is it, dude? Tiger's weakened. We're not getting a better option. Please say horse is alive. Perhaps, but it's still not going to be an easy fight. It'll injure us and leave us easy targets for the vultures. The vultures? Examine the situation carefully. Dragon closed her eyes and lost for a moment. When she opened them, it was in a much calmer state. Fine. We'll settle this later. And just like that, Dragon turned and started walking away. Snake and Bunny followed her. Okay, why did Snake save us? Because who would be the vultures he's talking about? Hey, where are you going? You think you let you get away with this that easily? Tiger, calm down. You're in no position to fight right now. And unfortunately, the 2 of us won't be much help. Let's retreat for now. Fine. Thank you for understanding, Tiger. Pat Tiger on the back. Tiger was sullen. She turned towards and made her way nearby the stairwell. Ox and I followed her. As we went down the hallway, we saw people running away to the end of the other hallway. Hey, who was that? Probably Rooster, Pig, and Dog. Ooh, can we betray them like we were betrayed? I imagine that if what Snake was meant, they were referred to as the vultures. They must have opportunity looked to take down the winner of the fight they heard. Wait, does that make sense? Pig's Pack should be working with dragons, right? Maybe, but I don't know if Pig's Pack knows that yet. What are you two talking for? Let's get a move on. Right, that's... So, okay, so it's... Okay. We weakly made our way out of the back of the cafeteria. The incident left us in low spirits and low energy. After all, we were utterly betrayed, and we saw a horse die. That means monkey and sheep. I just realised Dragon's Pack had the victorious personality, and Horse's group was actually on our side. Crap. So he died for nothing? Yep, Dragon was right. It was not short of full-blown idiocy for us to accept the fact that they didn't have the victorious personality without proof. Really? You didn't consider that earlier, before Horse had died? Some combination of Bunny's convincing performance and my own poor thinking brain. Ox, this is the first time I'm going to call you an idiot, but yes, you are right. Don't worry, though, we'll get revenge. 3 of us will make it out. It's entirely my fault. Why? I suppose it will catch... I suppose to catch things like that. What, so... It's just your responsibility to do all the thinking around here? I don't... no, didn't mean... Because as far as I can see, Tiger and I fell for it just as you did. So unless you think you're smarter than us, I don't see how you can say that, like, you're supposed to be catching things like that. You're right, I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated. We all are. But let's change the frustration into something useful. A plan. Because sitting around here and lamenting over the past is going to absolutely mess us all... yeah. That's a spirit mouse. Let's find a way to kick dragons behind and survive together. Then we noticed 2 figures entering the cafeteria. Okay, Mouse, Ox, Tiger, can we talk? I believe we have much to discuss. Sure we can, come right in. Mouse, are you sure? What's the questions? They're on our side. But do they know that? We do. We weren't far from Horse when he chased after you. We kept our distance for safety reasons. But we saw what had happened. Geez, how many spectators were just hiding on the sidelines when we were burning into the death? Sorry, we just thought that even if we tried to help, we'd get knocked away by Dragon or Bunny. That's fair. You two are the pacifists. I would gladly accept you to be on our team. That's probably correct. Afterwards, we checked on Horse. Sheepstar wasn't able to finish the statement. She didn't need to. I'm sorry, Sheep. We didn't know. We thought it was him or us. We aren't here to pass judgment on you. You must grapple with what happened on your own. And why are you here? Are you here to join the fight? In a way, but not what you think. Huh? Do you guys think about what will happen after Horse died? What do you mean? Let me put it simply. Horse is in a state where he will be unable to input an action on his tablet. And if he doesn't input an action on his this round, he will be executed. And if anyone other than him uses his tablet, he will be executed. Even his partners can't use it. Wait, but that means these new rules, one member of the pack is executed. The whole so he's not dead, he's knocked out. So put it simply, Sheep and I are dead women walking. No. If you kill one member of the pack, you effectively kill the group. That can't be right. You guys haven't done anything. To die like this, that's unfair. Life's unfair. Oh man, I don't want Sheep saying that. You two can't seriously be okay with this, can you? I can't speak for Sheep. However, I spent much of my life coming to terms with my own mortality and limitations. It is unfortunate that my spiritual journey must come to an end here. But on the whole, I am at peace. Faced with the inevitable, I'm able to feel some sense of tranquility. I really don't want to die, but maybe it's the right that I do. So long as I'm a victim, then forget it. I can't do anything about it, so I have no choice but to accept it. Sheep and monkey. I felt tears welling in my eyes. She did nothing wrong. They didn't do anything. They'd never done anything wrong. They don't fight. They try and be peaceful. They didn't, and yet they end up like this. All because they won Horse's team, really. I had no idea what they were taking things so well. Did you come here to just tell us You going to die? Ox? No. I want to avenge Horse. For our last round, I wanted to ask you if there's anything we could do to help. Using my ability, I can move your group, force business forward. With that, maybe you can win the race. Assuming Dragon doesn't kill you guys first. Okay. Assuming. Well, we can't stampede because we're already in second place. We can't dive because we're right in the middle. Sneaky ride, I guess, because then we can... Well, no one else has got a movement thing. Oh no, sneaky ride on... Can we sneaky ride? It's better than running, because, well, probably it's just the trinkets thing again. They were offering it to help. Appreciate your help, Monkey, I really do. However, could I ask you to use your ability on Pig's Pack? Pig's Pack? They want to come in last place. They're already set to win the race if we keep up the pace we're going. Even if the other group uses minor trinkets, they'll just speed us up. The problem is that the defeated pack comes in very last. There are two ways to prevent that. One, we could just steal the tablets from the defeated pack members and forcibly make them move quicker. Two, to push them to past one of the other packs. Two of them have to move one space every turn. If we combine it with Monkey's copying Rooster's ability, we can push them past Dragon's group. Good thinking, Mouse. Okay. However, we should think up with a backup plan. Backup plans? It's still... Just then I heard the sound of pin dropping. And then blindness. The world is white. My head was spinning, ears are ringing. I was dazed in state, but I was also able to put together one clear thought. It was a flashbang. And where in the world did it come from? Did they have the armory already open already? I couldn't say it. Just stay still. I didn't know what to do, and so I just sort of flailed my body in random directions, hoping to scare people off. Then I started to come to, and I realized what was happening. All over the cafeteria, Bunny, Snake, Dragon, Rooster, Pig were assaulting our group. Immediately, no Snake holding a scalpel, rushing me. Crap. Okay, I dodged away from him, and I started to put some distance between me and him that I could. Ox seemingly wasn't actually targeted by anyone. Sheep, however, sorry about this. Dog plunged the blade weapon right into Sheep's chest, close range. Sheep. I knew I knew she was going to die anyways, but kind of like the dog killing sheep, I guess, is fitting based on the animals, but like I didn't think those two would ever kill each other. Like in any way. It was horrible. Dog. Well, I mean, I'm not going to call on that because, but Dog wasn't the only one ambushing us. Rooster grabbed a monkey to try and pin it down. However, the one act that seemed like good luck, Monkey was somehow able to slip through Rooster's grapple. Because Rooster's useless. Immediately I started spinning around the hall. Rooster chased after her. The biggest fight, however, was Bunny and Dragon attacking Tiger. Tiger was still affected by the flashbang. Because she has sensitive eyes, doesn't she? But even still, her wildly swinging was keeping the two at bay. However, she was definitely losing the fight. Alright, enough playing around. Dragon pulled out a knife with her left hand. Time to eat dirt. Dragon charged at Tiger and swung down with the knife. However, luckily Tiger caught Dragon's wrist. Good one. What a laugh. You want to know what happened to the last crazy person who came at me with a knife? Oh, technically, not really. Dragon dropped the knife to her right hand and stabbed down Tiger's shoulder blade. Can't speak with human the words. She landed a solid gash, and Tiger cried out in pain. Using the momentum, Dragon slashed at Tiger again. Tiger moved out of the way, but it still nicked aside. Okay, cool. Tiger was annoyed. She screamed out and began swinging wildly. I'll kill you. Tiger quit it. She seemed to pause a moment when I said that. You're too injured. We need to retreat. Just then Bunny ran at her with a knife of his own. Tiger knocked him away, but he got a good cut, her arm cut in the process. She cried out and then grimaced. Fine. Tiger ran over to me. This sight caused Snake to promptly stop his pursuit. Ox ran over towards me. Snake's smart. Snake's the one you have to worry about because you take out the other two, they're fine. Well, take out the other three, sorry. But then that's 4 fighters on their team, and then there's Pig and Rooster. The three of us ran together, retreating until they were safe at the very end. Safe in a different nearby room. Then we sat down and held our breath, and hoping that the others wouldn't see where we were. After a bit, it became clear that we weren't being chased. Thank God for that. We were in a wretched state. What the hell was that? How did someone get a flashbang? How should I know? I don't even know how Brian could get his hand on that. Well, I think we should discuss this more on the next time. Good. I've just fumbled through this whole episode, really. But yeah, so now it's a 6 versus 3. And... well, no, 6 versus 4. Monkey's still out there. And Rooster's chasing him. Her, sorry. Monkey's chasing her. Monkey's female. I'm stupid. Anyway. Maybe we can kill Rooster if Monkey is smart enough. But, yeah. We'll have to find out next time. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you then. Goodbye.